Well, it turns out Parlo is now trying to sue me for making easy-to-ignore videos and flat-out typing. If you can't take photo proof, I have video proof as well. Here's the videos.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Mr. Noob That Hater, I'm gonna file cease and desist if you carry on. Yeah, they're all stupid. That's why I'm literally considering sending a cease and desist, because they've been stalking me for the past, like, month now. Almost 2 months now.
Mate, do I even know where the hell you live? You don't even know what stalking means. I have barely uploaded at all. Like 4 days at least.
Mr. Noob That Hater, Mr. Noob That Hater wastes his life doing that, and I don't think any moderator's gonna waste their life just trying to mute all of his 50 million alt accounts he has.
That's the entire job of a moderator. Like, you're willing to date kids, so sure, go ahead. Just keep telling your thumbnail editors to make the thumbnails as childish as possible, just so toddlers and kids can bloody click on it, just so you can literally have more predators to literally say, hey, can you please follow me on Twitter? Even though kids are not supposed to be on Twitter, but I'll advertise it anyways.
It'll be even sadder when he gets a cease and desist and he can't make any videos of me, or I can legally be allowed to sue him.
That'll be the most happiest moment of my life when I talk about something else. And this is someone who claims he does absolutely nothing wrong, even though he's getting a bunch of freaking rant videos spammed on him right now. And he somehow finds 5 words equals harassment somehow. Like, let me remind you, this is a guy that is trying to sue YouTube, yet he's trying to sue me over typing words and literally barely uploading.
He gives me impressions that he's acne-ridden, he's, fat.
Does this look fat to you? See, barely any.
7 making 50 YouTube videos on me.
Okay, so somehow 23 videos boosted to 50 in a few days. Like, I have a playlist counted how much videos I made on my main channel, and it's 7. And then once this video is uploaded, it's now 8. Also, let's go to something even more serious. Parlo thinks his father's abusive for simply taking away his electronics, a normal parent's punishment.
And on YouTube and Twitter because of stuff which has happened.
Yeah, such as trying to sue YouTube and me. You constantly have a mental breakdown on Twitter. Every single day I go there. And it's been like 8 months and people have been telling you to literally delete your Twitter account if you hate it so goddamn much.
Recently, there's some shit going on right now.
Where? Why can't I sue Mr. Noob That Hater on YouTube and try to get my family homeless by wasting a bunch of money and thousands of dollars over a trash Roblox hat and saying this word right there, trying to make myself sound like a PEDO? Where? Seriously, I am not taking anything seriously if he's just gonna start like, because most abusive parents would literally not allow that. Like, if your parents are abusive, call 911, not cry on Twitter saying, "Where? They taken away my iPhone."
I just can't deal with this shit anymore.
If you can't handle words, delete your main channel. It earns no money anymore. You should have just focused on your main, but instead you're trying to make Roblox a worse place on the internet. And delete your Twitter and Discord server if you can't handle the word K, because that's how I got banned that easily in 15 seconds.
How long it's gonna take until I get it all taken away, but
okay, my parents typed in the stuff right there. I'm not going to do any editing whatsoever. So this is what their responses are. Mum, like, that's a normal parent's punishment. I do the same to Mr. Noob That Hater if I see the words, quotation marks, I like dating kids. Exactly. Granny, he should get a real job and stop crying on Twitter if he thinks his dad's abusive. The other parents had more important things to do and just shouted at me saying, I'm too busy working, I don't want to respond to this moron, and I don't bloody blame them.
people hate me right
Well,
now.
of course people are gonna hate you if you're just gonna fake your bloody abuse story this bloody badly. Oh my god, my father taking away my iPhone, he's abusive. Like, let me remind you, an abusive parent would not allow their kid to have a YouTube channel. An abusive parent would not let them cry on Twitter for like 10 minutes. And an abusive parent will not give you a roof over your head. And an abusive parent will not buy you a freaking iPhone, a PC, a laptop, and an iPad, and probably an Xbox or PlayStation 5.
This shit is too stressful on YouTube and Twitter and shit like this.
Boo-hoo! I'm 16 to 17 years old, and I can't handle words on Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. It is too stressful. Like, he's not stressed whatsoever. He is willing to upload daily, do a live stream, tweet almost daily, and have a mental breakdown, and ban people on Discord for typing in the letter K. That is not stress. He is perfectly happy trying to screw people over. Because if he was actually stressed as hell and can't handle anymore, he would not upload daily. He would be like Bashiverse and not upload in a year.
You know, I just say stuff and then people just take it and they just misconstrue.
I'm hearing someone in the background. It's someone telling me to shut up about it. Sure, just type it in then. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about it. Now that looks good. That word looked good. This is something Parlo is offended about.
I'm probably gonna deactivate on Twitter and I'll see how YouTube goes.
Spoiler, it's a disaster. He doesn't deactivate on Twitter. He has a mental breakdown recently.
It was so close, you don't know how close I was to losing my YouTube, my Twitter, all of that stuff.
Parlo's dad, you are a hero. You have almost stopped someone that is making the Roblox community worse. Like, I could respond to most people, and they'll basically say, yeah, I'll do the exact same as Parlo's father. They will not tolerate someone that is too lazy to go in their alt account and upload videos there because their main is only demonetized, not their alt, not the new channel they created. Nah, Parlo only uploads on his main, where he earns no money anymore, even though he claims he's desperate for it. He has no Patreon whatsoever, so he is trying to make sure he earns no money to aggravate his parents just to get them homeless. Like, if I was Parlo's father, I'll be like, 16 to 17 years, and he's useless. He has no talent, he's a failure, and all he does is literally try to sue people for no reason. And trying to get the family homeless by suing YouTube and a small channel that only said words at him.
One click of the button and I would lose my entire channel.
He said channel, not channels. That means he only mentioned the main, which he earns no money over it, and is the only channel that is demonetized. He should have done what Super Mario Logan has done, and use a new channel alt, and tell everyone to go there if they're desperate for money. Parlo's dad is doing the right decision, basically saying, if you're not gonna do what Super Mario Logan has done, then we will flat out remove your main. Because you're willing to waste $2,750 over a trash Roblox hat.
Something I've spent years working.
You haven't worked. You literally gotten lucky that Lisa drama happened and Kineto Kitten literally made a video on her, getting her 100,000 subscribers. Like, if Kineto Kitten did not make that Lisa video whatsoever, you would have been stuck at 50 subs at least.
And, I know people are gonna, like, clip this and be like, oh, he deserved it. I honestly don't care at this point.
You don't care? No abuse victim would act like that. If their father was actually abusive, they would say, I know you wouldn't believe me, but I'm actually bloody serious, or else I wouldn't literally call the police right now about it. And not cry on goddamn Twitter.
Worse and worse. Obviously, the internet, I'm obviously not made for the internet.
Because the internet does not like people that make NFTW thumbnails and refuse to change them for months. And hire thumbnail editors and still too lazy to change the NFTW thumbnails.
I hate Twitter. I hate it so much.
Delete it then, you goddamn moron! This is why Jaden's hated on the internet. He said he hates Twitter, yet he uses it constantly. You're doing the exact same goddamn thing as Jaden. Like, I don't use goddamn Twitter and cry about my parents simply taking away my iPhone.
Much. Like, everyone will think the RTC is just rainbows and all of that stuff.
What the hell are you talking about? Everyone I've seen in the Roblox community thinks Roblox is dark and depressing. Just blacks.
Like, sugar-coated, but it's not. It's not a good place.
And yet you make daily videos about it, tweet daily about it, and spam on Discord about it.
Or guilt-tripping anyone, because there's nothing to guilt-trip for.
Yeah, there is tons of reasons why you're guilt-tripping about faking your abusive parent's story, just taking away your iPhone. You essentially want to use this in court to screw me over, trying to sue me, or just to screw over Lit Mako for falsely calling him a child predator with zero photo proof and zero video evidence whatso goddamn ever.
I've recorded it. I've got it all on camera.
Yeah, but you won't show it to your fans. How about actually show it to the goddamn police then, if you claim you have video evidence? Like, I could describe more about this 9-minute video in part 3 and goddamn freaking in court. Because his father is not abusive whatsoever. In livestream, he's not even affected about it. He literally almost laughed at it.
Do you know that Parlo's dad's a hero? Yeah.
He literally laughed at someone, literally typing in Parlo's dad's a hero. No abusive victim would do that. Anyways, I'm now going to prepare court against Parlo since he's trying to sue me over typing stuff. So unless he's lying about it like he always does, then I'm pretty much just going to get all my evidence. I have posted on Discord. I have hours of video and photo evidence about him screwing over his family, screwing over his fan base, screwing over people for simply making it easy to ignore videos on him. He is screwed in court and is going to get arrested. Or if arrested is too far, he'll just get IP banned since he's trying to sue YouTube just for rightfully demonetized videos. Because if Parlo responds me again, saying plus I never struck Mr. Noob to hate it, even though there's a bunch of evidence literally showing you did, or I'll make part 3, or I'll destroy you in goddamn court, where I will describe that you faked your suicidal thoughts and faked your mental illnesses just so people can just stop hating on you because you couldn't handle easy to ignore videos. Anyways, I'm gonna literally end the video there. If you want to know more about why Parlo's father is innocent, join my Discord or Skype, and I'll just describe you and show you more evidence why he's a liar.